On a warm sunny afternoon, a daughter went to her father and complained how miserable and hard her life is. She said that she does not know how to overcome the problems facing her. She said, "Dad, I am tired of fighting every day. I am irritated and do not understand how I am going to succeed." Her dad said, "Don't worry, sunshine, everything will be all right." "But Dad, if one problem gets solved, another appears immediately," she said. Her father told her, "Let me show you something that will help you move ahead in life." Her father was a chef at a local restaurant. He took her to the garden and filled 3 pots with water and placed each of them on a high fire. The pots began to boil, and her father placed ground coffee beans in the first pot, potatoes in the second pot, and eggs in the third pot. Without uttering a word, he let them sit and cook. His daughter started to grow impatient and asked her father what he was doing. He kept silent and began to ignore her. She started to grumble and complain, and wondered what was happening. After 20 minutes of wait time, he removed the pots from the fire and placed them on tripods. First, he took the potatoes out of the pot and placed them in a bowl. Then he took the eggs out and placed them in another bowl. Later, he ladled the coffee out and placed it in a cup. He turned to his daughter and asked, "Darling, what do you see?" The girl hastily replied, "I see potatoes, eggs, and coffee." Her father asked her to look closer and touch the potatoes. After touching the spud, she said, "Daddy, they are soft." Her father asked her to pick an egg and break it. After detaching the shell of the egg with much effort, she saw the hard-boiled egg. Then, he asked her to drink the coffee. The rich aroma of the beverage made her smile. She was confused as to why her father made her do this activity. Seeing her bemused look, her father told her, "You see, Buttercup, the eggs, potatoes, and the ground coffee beans faced the same adversity, that is, the boiling water. However, each of them reacted differently to the situation." He continued, "The potato was hard, strong, and implacable when it went into the bowl. But, in boiling water, it became soft and weak." He further said, "On the other hand, the egg was fragile, and its thin shell protected its lovely liquid interior. But, when it was put in the boiling water, the inside of the egg became tough as old boots." Finally, her father said, "The ground coffee beans were unique. After getting exposed to the boiling water, they changed the water and created something new." He asked his daughter, "Tell me, which one are you? When calamity knocks on your door, how will you respond? Are you a potato, an egg, or a ground coffee bean?" He continued, "See, darling, will you be the potato that seems strong on the outside, but with pain and struggles will you wilt and become soft and lose your inner strength?" His daughter looked at him and did not reply. He told her, "Are you like the egg that has a loving heart within but changes with the heat? Will your mind become hardened and stiff after enduring a trial such as a breakup or financial trouble? Will you become bitter and tough with a rigid spirit while retaining the same outer shell?" His daughter began to understand the context of her father's speech. Her father continued, "Are you like the ground coffee beans, which release flavor and fragrance when the water gets hot? It changes the composition of the water in the very situation that brings the pain. If you are like the coffee beans, you will get better and change the circumstance when things are at their worst." The daughter finally understood the message her father was trying to convey. She became very happy and knew that though she may not able to control any situation, she can handle her reaction to it. Her confidence was boosted, and both she and her father went to the park and had a great time. The art of life is converting tough times to great experiences and maintaining our perspective on things that will help us overcome affliction and disaster even if we struggle. There is always an underlying message in every adverse situation. How we are going to react is vital since it is the only thing we can control.
This is Keeping Up with Business. Thank you for watching.